Hey everyone, welcome back to Keep It Real. I'm your host Owin, and today we are diving into a relationship reality check. Are you the giver or the taker in your relationship? Quite interesting. Every relationship has patterns, and sometimes we fall into roles without even realizing it. Today we look at it, how to recognize if the balance in your relationship is off. What happens when giving or taking goes too far, and how to shift into healthier dynamics. Let's talk about the roles that either build or break connections. Let's clear something up first. Being a giver doesn't make you a saint, and being a taker doesn't automatically make you selfish. But the roles matter. Here's what they often look like. Givers tend to overfunction. They show up, do more, anticipate needs, and try to keep everyone else okay. Takers may underfunction, or they get used to the emotional labor being done for them. This becomes a problem when you start feeling unappreciated. Resentment builds up silently, or the relationship feels one-sided. Ask yourself, do I feel like I'm always the one giving in this relationship, or do I often expect others to meet my needs without considering theirs? The truth is, imbalance doesn't always scream. It often whispers. Signs you might be overgiving. You feel emotionally tired after interactions, or you're afraid to say no. You find yourself always initiating and planning and fixing and so on. It could be you wonder if they'd still show up if you stop trying. Signs you might be, over receiving would be you rarely initiate or follow up. So that's one. The next one would be you don't know what the other person is dealing with emotionally. You take their efforts for granted. You feel entitled to their energy or time. It's about self-awareness. You are not bad if you recognize a pattern. You are just being real. So let's talk about this keep it real moment. Let's talk about Nina and Eli. Now, Nina was the giver. She handled all the details, vacation plans, birthdays, even emotional check-ins. Eli didn't see an issue. He thought, if it's working, why fix it? But one day, Nina broke down. She said, I feel like your partner, your assistant, and your therapist, but not your equal. It wasn't that Eli didn't care. He just never realized how much Nina carried. That conversation led to a reset, shared responsibility, more appreciation, and a shift from assumption to awareness. No shame, just growth. So here's how to find balance in your relationship roles. Get honest with yourself. Ask, do I feel taken for granted, or am I taking others for granted? Talk about what you need. I want to feel more supported, or I realize I haven't been showing up as much. How I can do better. Check in regular. Balance doesn't happen once. It's something you keep tending to. Practice giving and receiving. Givers let people show up for you. Takers show up without being asked. Celebrate mutual effort. Acknowledge each other. Appreciation fuels connection. Healthy love is collaborative, not competitive, or being in a competition. Thanks for hanging out on today's episode of Keep It Real. Relationships thrive when roles are shared and seen. Whether you are a giver, learning to receive, or a taker, learning to show up more fully. What matters is the intention, to grow. If this resonates with you, pass it on, subscribe, and leave a positive comment. It helps others to find these real conversations. Join me next time as we close out this series with a powerful question. Are you settling, or are you just being realistic? Until then, show up with balance, keep learning, and always keep it real.